Hello, chatboxes out there. I hope you've all had a lovely week so far and that you're all having a lovely Friday and enjoying the lovely sunny weather. Today, I got ready for the day ahead and I had some muesli, got changed, and I went onto my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. My younger brother is at work, and so is my older brother and older sister, and my dad. My dad got back from work and went off to bed as he does mornings and evenings, and then I did a bit of drawing. And my younger sister is off work today, so she's just been up in her room watching some TV and playing on the PlayStation and tidied her room as her best mate came over, who she is off to uni with. So they were talking about uni and getting very, very excited about that. And I was in a bit of a bad mood. I lost a few Twitter followers, and it all stresses me out. But I need to learn to just ignore it, because following on Twitter is like a yo-yo. It goes up and down, and you can't control it. So there's no point in getting upset about it. And that's something I just need to try to remind myself about, because I have a bit of an obsessive personality, so I get a bit obsessed about how many followers and about losing followers and stuff. And yeah, it's not worth getting stressed about. And I did a bit of arts and craft, posted some nice colourful quotes onto my Twitter, as they always make me feel super happy. I love colourful quotes, and I listened to a bit of Panic Disco and messaged Tom Grennan on Twitter, and he replied because I asked whereabouts I can get his debut album that comes out today, and he said about HMV, so I'm going to be heading there in a few days' time to get myself a copy of that and also the new Panic Disco album. And tonight, once my dad gets up from work, he's going to be ordering 3 Barbie dolls off Amazon for myself for me to get for my birthday with my birthday money. And I cannot wait to get those and do a bit of dog talk with those. And for my lunch, I had a sandwich and a cup of tea and watched a bit of tennis with my mum. And then I watched some episodes of Fun and Grace, Far Brown, and watched some episodes of Birds of a Feather. I blimmin' love that show, always makes me laugh so much. And I also watched some episodes of Flicker Diddly. I love the jokes at the end, they're always so great. Then I watched some YouTube videos and some vines and some vlogs, and watched some dollhouse tour stuff and some doll tutorial stuff and doll craft videos and some dolls and doll stuff off eBay, Amazon Smith. And tomorrow it is my town's fair, but it's blimmin' £8 to get in. You have to pay at the gates to get in, and then you have to pay for the food and like the games and rides and stuff inside there. So forget that. I'm not going there for that much. So I'm just going to be going up to Coffee One and having a drink and bite up there, and then I'm going to have a mooch around and go on a bit of a stroll and get some nice photos, because it's supposed to be very nice again tomorrow. And I am going to just have a bit of a stroll and get some nice photos of some flowers and stuff. And this friend I'm friends with on Facebook, who was in my college, is so patronising, and he's always like, it's like, good photos, Dan, acting like he's the photography king. But I'm not trying to brag or anything or toot my horn, but quite a lot of my photos are better than his, and yet he thinks he's better than me. And I was like, okay, cool, bro, thanks for the compliments, but he just says it in such a sarky way. So I commented back saying the same thing to him on one of his photos, hashtag banter. And I've been doing photography a lot longer than he has, and it's just so frustrating how he keeps on like commenting on my photos saying how I could do better and stuff. I was like, just shut up. So everyone's a critic. You can have your opinion, but when he does it on every single photo and stuff, it just gets very annoying. And he was being a bit annoying because he kept on messaging me about all this BS, and I was trying to like talk to him and stuff, and I was being really supportive, like calming him down and stuff. And then when I have problems or anything, and I try to message him, it just comes up with message seen, and I hate that when people see the message and then don't even reply. I was like, what the hell? Same with one of my best mates, who he now has a girlfriend, so I've been kind of put to the sideline, and trying to make plans with him is like literally trying to solve the hardest math equation in the universe, because it's literally like pulling teeth, and I just like never get to see him anymore. And so it's very frustrating, because I was hopefully going to go to transfer with him, and he's always like, oh, I'll see you, I'm very busy and stuff. But it's just very frustrating because we never get to see each other anymore. So, and he'll say, right, I'm free this day, and it'll be a day that I'm busy and stuff. So we really need to work on trying to make time for each other because we are supposed to be like best friends. But then he says we're not best friends, we're brothers, which is very sweet of him. Bless. And yeah, I was just in a bit of a bad mood, so I watched some Vanyori vines. His vines always make me laugh and smile and make my grey days not seem so grey anymore and make me feel a lot better when I'm feeling down. And I did a bit of karaoke, love a bit of Share Do You Believe in Love After Life After Love, love that song, and brought it out on karaoke. And yeah, it's just a good time to have a bit of a sing song. And my mum was like, Dad, shut up. But I just love it, just love a little bit of a sing song, always cheers me up. Did some painting and some colouring and a few word searches. Love a bit of a word search. I have a massive book about this big of word searches, so I did lots of word searches earlier on. And then I went round the back garden with a few of my dolls and did a doll photography with those, getting a few flowers and trees and stuff in the background, making it look very arty and very fancy. And yeah, it was good, a lot of fun. Then I did it with doll photography with my Pluto dolls and with my Dolls and Dollhouse. Moved some of my Dolls and Doll stuff around to make room for the new dolls that I'm going to be getting this evening, and they'll be arriving in a few days' time, hopefully all next week at the latest. And I just cannot wait. I'm getting this one doll that's like a boho doll, and she's got a yellow lace long sleeve dress on, and she's got massive curly hair, and she looks a bit like Beyonce, and she looks stunning. So I cannot wait to get her, so I'll be able to take some photos of her and post them onto my Instagram. And although I may have lost a few Twitter followers, I have gained a few Instagram followers, which is good. And quite a few people have been commenting on my photos, which is very nice. I love getting feedback and seeing that people are appreciating my photos that I post. And I watched some Glee episodes and listened to some Glee soundtracks. And for some reason, although it is the middle of summer, I was listening to a few Christmas songs. I mean, Wham! Last Christmas, that's just a battle of a song all year round. I just love it. And it's a bit of George Michael and a bit of Boy George and Boy Epic and some other musicians and bands and a bit of George as well and a bit of Kylie Minogue, and love Kylie's Golden album. I can't wait to see her in September. I know people going about it, but I still literally have to pitch myself every time I see someone comment on my post I put a few weeks back about it, and it's went off the hook. So many people liking and commenting on it. It was ridiculous, and they still comment on it now saying congrats and stuff, because everybody knows how much I love Kylie Minogue. I've loved her since I was like 3 or 4. I still remember my dad having me on his shoulders as we danced around the living room to Can't Get In My Head. And finally, after 18 years of being obsessed with her, I'm finally going to get to see her live. I don't care if my ears drop off from the loudness. I'm going no matter what. I absolutely love her, and I just cannot wait. And I'm seeing Tom Grennan in October. I'm not sure what date I am seeing him. My older sister got that for me for my birthday present from her, so I'll have to ask her when the date is. But I just know it's sometime in October, so I cannot wait. I'm going with her and our 2 family friends, well, her mates, but they're family friends of ours now, because they've come to our house so many times now that we've actually grown up with each other. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be awesome. And I worked on a bit of my book, on the Nurse Chapter book, and did some songwriting and played on my keyboard a bit. I worked on some stories for the Dodge game, and caught up on Casual and Hobby. #Dofty are adorable. Need to find out where I can watch newer episodes of Fun and Study from Days of Our Lives, as I absolutely love those two. And I was frustrated because in Emmerdale yesterday, Wobbit and Liv came back, but apparently Aaron has chickenpox, so he was stuck in Malta. So that's frustrating. I hope he gets back in time for Wobbit and Chaz, for Paddy and Chaz's wedding, and we get to see some scenes with Wobbon and Woblevon. I absolutely love Wobbit, Liv and Aaron together, and Zeb. They're so adorable, and love Robert's tan. He literally knows how to walk a tan. He's literally such a golden angel. I love Robert, and I can't wait to see some more episodes with him and that awesome tan of his. And I read some fanfic, and watched some blogs and some vlogs and read some blogs and watched some Kylie Sugar clips. Love Kylie Sugar tour. It's probably my favourite Sugar tour. It's one of my favourite tours she's done, the Sugar tour and the X tour and the 68X album. And I sorted my Pluto dolls out, and now I'm off to go watch today's Home and Neighbours, do a bit of drawing, and then work on my new book chapter a bit more. I hope you've all had a lovely week, have all had a lovely Friday, and are all having a lovely afternoon enjoying the sunshine, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.